My name's Massh, spelled with a double S. I'm based in Johannesburg. I'm a music producer and I've been producing for the past 9 years. I'm mainly focused on Afro house, melodic techno, and anything that sparks my interest, you know. I'm into fashion, so I'm at the moment actually, I'm trying to incorporate my interests in other creative spaces with the main one that I do, which is music. And yeah, that's just a small bit of who Massh is and what I do. Yeah, it was intense. 3 days. Oh, 3 days is a lot to fit in that kind of information. In 3 days, it was a lot. It was intense. I mean, like, I'm not used to waking up at at 7 o'clock. Oh man, I'm not a morning person, so it was kind of an interesting challenge that I had to endure, you know, and just committing to that dynamic that I'm not used to came with a lot of experiences and knowledge that I'm quite appreciative of, and such that I'm even now I'm actually applying some of the things that I've learned, if not most of them. And so far it's been quite good, you know, having to be exposed to this kind of opportunity. The Basha Uhuru Festival was quite a dope one. I enjoyed the fact that, again, it goes back to that fact that I also try and incorporate other creative avenues that I'm interested in, and this is what this festival does as well. You have your guys who do poetry, you have people who sing and all that, you know, and people who are into fashion and so forth. And it was such a beautiful experience to be part of this whole festival, and now do it all over again. Yeah, so younger guys, what advice I'd give to them is, honestly, music is not easy. So you're gonna have to have dedication, you know. In fact, not just music, anything that has to do with creativity is no joke to get into that space, you know. So you have to be dedicated. You have to love what you're doing, because there are gonna be times where you're gonna not like the cons that come with having to be a creative person, you know. So prepare yourself for that, and also be original, be authentic, you know. And I know that's kind of a cliche thing to say, but it's still true, you know. The moment you try and be like someone else, you are totally not gonna stand out, you know, because anything that you create reflects who you are and your personality, you know. It's embedded in that, so that's why it's important to remain authentic, you know, and trust that it'll work. How I got into production wasn't necessarily out of intent to be a producer or musician or an artist or whatever you want to call it. It was just out of curiosity. And there's a story behind that. So basically, in grade 9, I'm a geek, you know, I'm a tech guy, so I like experiencing and exploring different stuff, you know. So a couple of friends of mine introduced me to a software called FL Studio, or Fruity Loops at the time, which was claimed to be quite hard, you know. So for me, that was the only thing that drew me to that, you know, not necessarily because it could make music, but the fact that it was hard, and I wanted to see how far I could take it, you know. And I hopped on it, and I was like, wow. So it's this simple to me. Well, not simple, but it's quite this accessible to make music. Let's see how far I can take this, you know. And at the time, it wasn't for career reasons, it was just for fun. And over time, I just decided, you know what, this is one of the things that I'd like to do, and I guess I chose music.